My top mom job that you can start right away is applying to a temp agency. So what you want to do is search on Google, and you can type in the search window temp agencies near me. I actually did this myself a few years ago when I was looking for a flexible part-time job. I was applying to all these jobs and I was not hearing back, and I just felt so deflated. And so I decided to kind of take another route. And I remember I went into this one temp agency. I gave my resume to the recruiter, and I told her that I was interested in like customer service, like admin assistant types of jobs, part-time, flexible. And she was like, well, we don't get too many of those types of jobs, but I said, I'll leave my resume with you. Please call me if something comes up. And I remember feeling disappointed, but then literally 3 weeks later, I get a call from her and she says, guess what? I got a flexible part-time job request from a local company. And long story short, I wound up getting that job. This is 100% true story. And so this is why this type of job, contract temp job, is at the top of my list, because I feel like a lot of people don't always think about a temp agency. I think sometimes they get a bad rap. But the truth is that if you get in through a temp agency to a company and you do a really great job and you like it, you can get hired on either part-time, permanent, or full-time salary. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lee from The Career Counter. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give my video a like. If you want to see videos just like this one in the future, make sure to also hit that bell notification. Okay, my second job for moms who want to get a job immediately and earn some cash is to get on, register with sites like TaskRabbit, and you can hire out any kind of specialty services that you offer. For example, it can range anything from maybe you're like a home organization expert. You can actually help other moms organize their spaces or get rid of clutter. If you're someone who is really good at cleaning, you can hire out your cleaning services, running errands. I mean, really anything anything and everything under the sun. You can also just go on, I would encourage you to go on TaskRabbit and see the variety of different jobs and specialties that they have listed, and you can see maybe what you might be wanting to do. And again, this is something that you can register with these sites immediately and start advertising your services immediately. Number 3 is something that I did throughout college and grad school, and actually something that I still think about doing. I haven't gone back into the restaurant industry, but I do think about it from time to time. So either being a server or a bartender, if you have bartending experience. I actually got into bartending. I had 0 experience, and I just had, I knew a friend who worked at a restaurant, and she was like, hey, my manager is, he's willing to train you. And so I kind of got in that way. And there's also a barista at Starbucks. And, I know some people probably like, oh, I don't, that's not something that I want to do. But honestly, you guys, these jobs pay really well. When I bartended, I only worked 1 busy night per week. 1 night per week. And I walked away with a lot of cash in my pocket. And this is in addition to the money that I was making per hour. I would walk away from, with anywhere from like $200 to sometimes $600 in my pocket. And so if you're a busy mom and you are like want to be with your kids during the week, and you need to be around the house and you need to be helping, but you can sacrifice 1 night a week to bartend or to if you have experience as a food server, this is actually not a bad option. And I mentioned like Starbucks because the pay is decent for that type of work. It's incredibly flexible. Starbucks offers benefits. They offer like, I think there's a program where, don't quote me on this, but I think I was reading, they offer like tuition reimbursement. So if you wanted to go back to school and just earn a little bit of money while you're doing that, I've thought about applying at Starbucks so many times, let me tell you. It's tempting. The next job on my list is medical records specialist. And I know you're probably thinking that is really kind of strangely specific, and it is. But the reason that I put this on my list of jobs for moms, no experience, is because a couple reasons. Number one, it's expected to grow 8% in the next decade. So there's a huge need for medical record specialists. You can do this job flexibly, is that even a word? You can work, usually you can have like a flexible work arrangement depending on the company you're working with. And also depending on the company or organization, some don't require any experience. You might just need like your high school diploma. For other types of jobs, though, you may need a certification, but that's typically, you can do that in like several months, like 3 to 6 months type of thing. It's not like you need an entirely new degree. And you can do these jobs a lot of times, you can do them remotely. So I was actually really interested in reading more about that when I saw that when I was doing my research. So something, if you're someone who is really detail oriented and you like performing like repetitive types of tasks in a job, that might be something to look into. Rounding out my list of jobs for moms, no experience is my best advice. And this is another job that I have actually considered and I'm still considering right now, is working at a school. For example, you could work at an elementary school. If you go online and you can, you just literally type in Google like education jobs near me, and when you go onto a school district site, you will see the jobs like teaching jobs, and then you'll see classified positions, which are non-teaching jobs. And so if you're a teacher and you're credentialed, you can just start, you can throw your name in the hat and for substitute teaching or apply for a teaching job. But if you have no teaching experience, you can apply for a lot of these classified positions. Some of them don't require any prior experience. You'll have to pass a background check, obviously, and get through like the screening process and all that. But the wonderful thing about these jobs and why they made my top 5 list is because the schedule and the flexibility. I don't know about you, but just between trying to do drop-offs and pickups and handle just summer breaks and trying to like make the whole jigsaw puzzle of being a parent work, if you have the same schedule as your children and you're working at their school, I mean, what could be better? I mean, maybe for some moms, maybe they don't want to be at their kids' school. But again, if you're looking for something super flexible, you can have the same hours as your kids at your work that they are in school, and then also the same vacation schedule, and you get those summers off. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my top 5 jobs for moms that you can start right away. Again, if you want to see videos like this one in the future, hit that subscribe button, give my video a like, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.